Yes, people, here we are back again with another podcast. I think it's been a week since my last one. I've just been digesting the rice news like everyone else. But listen, here's my boy. Listen, it's been a while since I had you on. And listen, I know you got a lot to get
I
off your
know.
chest. Big Gooner,
Listen,
how you feeling,
th-
bro?
firstly, thank you for having me back. Secondly, right, I told you before, man. Listen, I'm trying to be humble normally. Yeah, as an Arsenal fan, got to humble yourself. But I'm not humble now. I'm not being humble now, bro. Listen, the signings that we wanted, we're getting.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
players that we want, we're getting. So everything that we always want, we normally don't get. But this time, Arteta and Edu, they've delivered, man. So I'm gassed, mate. I'm excited. And I know you are as well. Just say it. It's cool. Like, do you know what I mean? I can see it in your face.
Everyone knows me. I try to do the whole thing. It's cool. It's cool.
No. You got your shirt there, bro. I mean, see that crest on your chest, bro. Yeah, I mean,
Right there,
that's the
right
one,
there,
bro.
man.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah,
Nah.
I'm fully excited, man.
Mm. So, like, okay, we'll go through each of the stands, whatever.
Yeah.
Havertz, I don't feel really touched on. We know what
hmm
Canada does. So, but listen, let's talk about Basmati, man. Let's talk about rice. Like,
Man,
obviously,
that
because
killed her.
you know, and everyone else does. The way I kept remember work, I was like, listen, it's happening, guaranteed, guaranteed.
Mm.
I'm glad it went through in the end. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
don't get me wrong. There was a little bit of doubt when Man City
Yeah.
came in. It is more like, why, man? Just leave it. Let's have this
Yeah.
one. Do you know what I mean?
It's
Because
true.
like they're just getting greedy in it. That's what it felt like to me. But I like that. You know, they don't want to they don't want to be in bidding wars either. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I know they're super rich, but they haven't really overpaid for anyone. Really, arguably Grealish, but that's the English tax.
Yeah.
But generally, they haven't. Who have they paid for? They think, oh, that's a bit much. Do you know what I mean? Everyone has been
Rare,
quite all
yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Do you
it's
know what I'm
true.
saying? So like, they never really been pushed into like that realm of like, oh, competing against someone because they usually blow everyone out the water anyway.
Yeah, yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's like the fact that we actually thought, you know what, I'm gonna step up.
Mm,
I'm gonna put
mm,
my bid down, and then
mm.
and then what? You know what I mean? I'm gonna
Yeah,
draw my line in the sand, and then see what Man City want to do. They
yeah.
backed off, and then we got our man. But the fact, you know, what, there was slight advantage was ours anyway because he's a
Yeah.
London boy. Don't want to
Mm.
leave London, all that stuff. So Champions League obviously was a big factor,
Big,
and
big,
obviously
yeah.
Mikel Arteta was a big factor as well. So the fact that we got the guy in,
Mm.
listen, like it's hopefully it's the start of a new era where it's
Yeah.
not an uncommon thing for us to get our first targets.
Now, good shout. Listen, I'm in full agreement with you. I was the same when I saw the City thing, but I looked at the source. I think it was like Dimarzio or something like that. And I remember reading it. I was like, please no. And like you, I was like, what? You don't need him. I was so annoyed. I was like, why? Like you got
I
Phillips, you
know.
got stop it. And then I kept thinking, Arsenal, don't do this. Because
Don't
I
do
just
this.
think the
Yeah.
impact it would have had to not get him after everything, it would have been a big blow. And the fact we pulled out of the bag, I think the media made it seem closer than it was. I do
Mm,
think that Arteta kind of laid the groundwork already because I think in January it was first mentioned, and I think I think the way we finished the league, I know we didn't win it, but to any player that we were after, they're like, you know what? No, I'm going there. And I get people saying, oh, that's Man City, they won the treble. But you got to imagine, forget the fact that he just wants to stay in London. You got to look at the project as we look at it. And he's probably looking and going, you know what? I can go into the Arsenal midfield. I've got my mate Saka there. I've got Aaron Rams. I don't know how close it is Rams, all these other players. And they're all at that age, 23, 24, 25.
yeah.
He's thinking,
Yeah.
do
So
you know
important.
what? Odegaard's captain, but in 3-4 years' time,
That could
could
be
be
me.
me. Exactly. Yeah. And I think
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
just looks at it and thinks, and I think if we didn't see the Calvin Phillips, what happened there, he may have gone because I think he's looked there and gone, I've seen what's happened, Calvin Phillips. I don't want that
Yeah.
shit. And you know, Pep
Yeah.
likes to move you around and blah, 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 blah. I know Pep's great, mastermind, whatever, but he's probably looked at all that. And listen, it's our, our advantage or our gain by getting him. And I think the signing is like, it's a game changer. I don't think just in terms of what he brings on the pitch. I feel like other players now, like when we're going by, they're like, Rice has gone there, like, listen,
Yeah. Yeah. That we
and yeah,
literally
it's a big deal.
that sent a shockwave across
Yeah.
Europe, I think, because like
Mm.
no Arsenal haven't done anything like that for a long time. Like
What was
I told
okay?
him,
I was going to ask you a question. I want to test you as well. What's the
John,
last? When was the last time we did that? Like there was a big between certain clubs, and we've got a big player. Because I was trying to think about myself. I was like, can't
uh,
can't remember.
you know what? I know it wasn't successful, but Pepe was one, right? Because when Liverpool in for him
Or
at
were
the
they
time, it was
really in for
interest.
him?
I heard it was interest, but even though I thought that was a bit of a desperation
Yeah,
signing to appease the fans, I think that one was.
yeah,
But and it worked for me. I was like, oh my god, yeah, we got Pepe. I was gassed, but obviously it didn't work out.
yeah.
I'm trying to think. What was the last one?
The one I was thinking of, if I'm
Go
wrong,
on.
I was thinking Aaron Ramsey.
Well, United winning, and then
Do you remember that whole thing, the aeroplane? Do you remember it was like,
yeah, yeah,
they will send the jet. You know what I mean? It
yeah. Then it
exactly.
happened with Nick Powell. Remember Nick Powell?
Oh my God,
And it
yes.
was going to be
Yes.
one where it was another thing where it was us or United,
Yeah, yeah,
and he
United,
went
yeah.
United, and then
Yeah,
obviously look at that turned out for him, not great, but but yeah,
yeah.
even then, like we signed a youth player then.
Yeah,
He was a
yeah,
young player, but
yeah.
a Rice one is it's a statement. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yes.
it's like you say, it's a game changer. It is, to me. Hopefully, it'll have the same impact as Van Dijk and Alisson had at Liverpool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the kind of
yeah,
impact I expect, and that's what I want
yeah.
because we're so close. Do you know what I mean? We're
I
so
know,
close.
I know. Yeah. No, I agree with you. I feel like we are, yeah, real close. But you know, we still think City haven't warmed up. They haven't started yet. Like I was reading today, Mahrez is going to Al Ali, and you think
Mm.
at some point they're gonna go ham. They have to, because I'm looking. I'm like, it's all this. They're interested in that, and the season's not far. Okay, what? About a month away or
Pre-season started.
that's what I'm
Pre-season would have
saying. So
started.
I'm like, are they really gonna do this? But I don't
Yeah,
know.
but
I think,
okay. But Matt, I've got this one for you though.
yeah,
Okay, cool. Let's say Mahrez and them, all the supposed players they leave. Yeah,
yeah. Hmm.
who's out there for them to buy to of that caliber with immediate impact, no settling in, straight in.
I think the only one who could sign as a winger that would do that is someone like a Rafinha, someone that's already done it in the league. But I don't think
Mm,
he will bring the same impact because I think people listen. I think people underestimate what Mahrez does and how good Mahrez is.
yeah, he's
Like
so good, so good.
unbelievable. Like I don't think I've seen other than Berbatov. I haven't seen anyone with a first touch like his. The control, the little feint that he does every time, you
And it's
know
so
he's gonna
easy.
do.
You know he's gonna do it. You can't do nothing about it.
You can't do nothing. And
Mm.
he's unbelievable. Big miss. And I think that's what gives me hope. But us signing Rice and now obviously keeping Partey as well, I think, man, unless they go and sign big, I know Liverpool made some signings. Bro, this is, I know last year was a chance. This is massive, bro. Like,
Yeah.
we've got a massive, massive chance of doing it.
I mean, I was racking my brain. I was thinking, who can they sign to cause us to replace Mahrez
Yeah.
and have that impact? But I think the thing is, the way City play, it's not just about individual players, isn't it? So it's like they've always been about a system. You know what
Yeah.
Pep's like? It's all about a system. So if a player can fit a system, even if you might be like a not a mid player, but
Yeah.
someone that is not regarded as world class, Pep will
Yeah.
make you world class. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's
Facts,
like
yeah.
there's probably players that we don't even think about. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh,
Yeah,
like when Nathan Ake went there, for example,
yeah.
I never thought he was going to be as good as he was last year. Last year
Yeah, I
was
didn't either.
amazing,
Yeah,
man.
true.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like there's players that we see it all the time, but Pep sees him in a different way. Thinking, you know what, you
Yeah.
can fit my system, man. You'll work.
True,
But
true.
but
Yeah.
that's the same. But for those players, boy, like even them, I'm trying to think potential. Who do I look at? Thinking, oh, he's got good potential, you know. But is he good enough to be a Man City straight
Man
away? Do
City's fun, but yeah,
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
true. There's not many. You're right. There's not
I
like
hope there's none and they sign no one. Do you know what I'm saying? But
I think they'll get what's his name, that defender from where is it from now? Where does he play again? Vardio.
from Leipzig.
Leipzig, yeah. And I just look at that and I think, oh, you don't even need him, bro. Like the defense is solid already, and now
Solid.
they're gonna have that little triangle of Vardio, Diaz, Rodri, and they can play Stones if they want to do the four of them, and that's just
It's a joke.
unbelievable, you know, because they don't need to adjust much. I think with them 1-2 signings, they'll be all right.
But I still like Man City's team. A lot of their players at their peak.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying? So that's what I think it gives us a little bit of a long-term advantage.
That's true.
Do you know what I'm saying? So if we manage to keep our players together, which is I think that is the long-term plan anyway. That's why all these players are signing long-term deals because they expect to be around each other for a long time, get to know each other. And look, within these, so last season was the first season where the actual idea of Arteta ball has been like displayed properly. Do you know what I mean? So it's like everything was clicking, and players like your boy Saliba have been like such a big part of it because like the way he can progress the ball from defense and stuff like that, if one of those defenders are missing, that whole part of the puzzle breaks down. And we just saw it all the time. So it's like, now that Saliba's fit again, Gabriel's doing great. And then Zinchenko, now Timber's come in, which is a bit harsh on White if he gets dropped. But they're all they'll do interchangeable sort of kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I'm that's what every time I think about it, I get more and more excited because I don't know who's gonna play. And it don't matter who plays. That's the thing. It don't matter because everyone's good. Yeah, man.
No, you're right. No, it's true. I'm the same as you. I feel like the whole Zinchenko inverted thing, and now you've got one on the right that can do it, and you're thinking,
yeah.
But like, and now you've got to think, like, imagine you're the opposition now. It's like, where do we go? Like, you know, like when you see like the old Pep Barca teams who interchanging, City do the same. Stones goes in midfield, but you know, Roger can drop back, and you think, we're getting there. Like we're getting there. I think the only thing I think we're missing right now is just a potent number 9. I feel like I know Jesus does his thing. I get it, but I think I've told you before. I know everyone says Osimhen and Vlahovic. Listen, I think with the project we got and Ivan Toney, and I don't care if the guy's on a ban. I'm gonna say it. Don't care what people say. I think the guy will be fantastic. Imagine him in this system. Oh man!
Did you know what? We don't have a focal point.
That's it. Yeah.
So what I think, like all with Martinelli, Saka, and Jesus. How many times do you see Jesus drift out on the wings? Yeah. Like Ivan Toney will be there in the middle all the time. He's like, yo, when you swing the ball in there, I will fight every single time. I'll be there. Yeah, and I know you're right. I totally agree, man. Like if he's available, even if we don't get him until like Jan or whatever when his ban finishes, I still go for him. Little cheeky 40 mil.
Yeah.
Instead of take you or leave, you got a criminal. Do you want a criminal? No, you don't. I'll take him off your hands.
We'll take him. We'll take the criminal.
We take him off for the team. Like that.
Yeah.
But and I'm sure he'd want to come and prove himself as well because he's a good player, man. He's a very good player. But okay, let me ask you this: if not him, who would you want now?
Oh, that's so hard. I think right now I'd probably do Vlahovic.
Yeah,
I know what he did to us. I know the whole agent thing, but I look at in terms of like the price we'll probably pay for him and stuff like that. And just I think probably someone like Vlahovic because I think in the league you can get away with like missing a couple of chances and then your midfielder getting a goal. Listen, Champions League, bro, is brutal. Brutal. You miss a couple of chances, bang, opposition score, you're out the group. You're done. So
it's true, just like that.
So someone like Tony would be perfect. And what I like about Tony as well, he brings that. I like a player with a bit of arrogance, a bit of aggression.
Yeah, man.
You know,
I think centre forward needs to be.
You know what I mean? I'm fed up with like nice players. Like, oh, sorry, I fouled you. Nah, bro, get up yourself. Like about
I fouled you. Yeah, is that it? Yeah. I like that. For real, exactly.
When I watched him boss Liverpool when he played Liverpool towards the end of the season, this guy was barging back in and just had man's. Was it what he said about playing us? Oh, at the park with the boys, had fun with the boys in the park. Like that, I love all that because I think, bro, he's taking a piss. You know, like
he is.
You know
he is. We were bad that day, though.
Awful.
We were bad that day.
I think honestly, I think he would be perfect. And I think that's the only thing missing. I think we're linked with Mohamed Kudus from Ajax.
Yeah, but he's all over the place. And they're like, what's his position?
I don't know. I just think with him, he would kind of bring, allow Saka to rest every now and then. Not even just Saka. Like you just said, he plays all over the place. It then allows you to maybe rest an Odegaard or whoever.
Yeah. But still, like, look, I know Arteta likes like versatility and be able to play in mode. Sometimes I just want players to do their job. Do you know what I'm saying? Like in terms of a centre forward, Vlahovic, he was less than convincing last year, man. Like for Juve, but then again, Juve themselves had loads of ups and downs, so that can maybe play the part. But he's definitely someone that can have some impact in the Premier League. But I'm like you, man. I think Tony's the guy, bro. I think Tony is the guy, man. I think Tony's the guy. Obviously, Osimhen will be the one.
Yeah, too much money though. Yeah,
but I ain't trying to pay that money.
No
FFP be on us.
Trust me. You signed him, they're like, what? No more signings for 4 years, bro. That's it. Yeah. Like...
And ban as well on top of that. Yeah, no. It's true though, man. That's a tough one. But okay, if we don't sign a striker though, would you be happy to keep Balogun or?
Do you know what? I think you'll probably agree with me. I would like to keep Balogun over Eddie. And what is with Eddie? I get people say he's scored and he's done this, he did well, and Jesus was out. But I don't know about you, but when I watch Balogun play, I love a striker that is on the shoulder. He's ready to go. And the way we play, we need that type of striker. Like, how many times last season did we have Eddie and it was like, he just wasn't there the right, like he just didn't have enough there. Like he scored, like he scored a good goal against West Ham. He scored against Leeds when he had, blocked Melia's pass. But I think Balogun, I know he missed 2 chances, but that off the ball run, they can't handle it. And if you're Saka, if Odegaard, even Rice now, for example, you want to give that pass. When we play football, I don't want a striker that comes to me to want the ball. Nah, bro, make your run.
Just stay there. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And I feel like Balogun will give us will add a different dimension to us. And I feel like teams will be a bit like, right, like this guy he's got pace as well. He's got that pace where he's not looking aggressive, right? He just does the glide thing.
But the thing is with Balogun, like, even though I do agree with you, he's got that. I like the fact that he's coming across a bit cocky now as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
They've gassed him in America, though. They've gassed him in America.
Gassed him. He is a superstar up there now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? As soon as he chose America, that was it. He knew as well.
We also saw that video of him, at the concert, enjoying himself. Remember?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
That's a superstar.
Man, let him live. Let him live, innit? I don't care. Let him live. As long as he delivers on the pitch, let him live. I don't care. But this is what I'm saying. Like with Balogun now, yeah, I'll keep him. But bro, if someone gave me 50 mil for him,
I'll take it. What's the minimum you'll take? What's the minimum? Because I think Inter offered
45 mil.
Euro, innit? 40 million
Euros. Yeah, exactly. Like, the reason I'm looking at it is because I'm looking at other signings that have happened.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know what I mean? Because if these players are going for he scored 21 goals last year.
Man,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and he's 22 years old. Yeah. So he's not like a baby, but he's going to be. He's proved that he can do it.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? As the main striker. And Inter, Italian teams wind me out because I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, but I don't care if they got money when they give it to us.
Yeah.
By all means, mate, go.
Yeah,
if you want to be Lukaku Mark II, go. If you want to be Tammy Abraham Part 2, go. You know what I'm saying? Go live your life, bro. But the fact of the matter is, Arsenal, he's not going to get the game time he desires. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but then what striker will? If we get Tony, how often is he going to play? How often is he going to be the main man? I always think that, because you don't want a situation where when your main striker is Jesus and you're giving him that role, that you're my number one guy. Yeah. And then someone else comes that has different qualities. You know what I'm saying? You stop playing Jesus, or you stop playing this guy. Like, what do you do here? I know it could be like different kind of matches where you can put a focal point on.
Change up. Yeah,
that alters your whole. Alters your whole style of play.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean? So Arteta's got a lot. Like, he's got a lot of thinking to do. But if it was up to me, boy, I'll get in that focal point striker. Like that. I'll get him in because, and you have to explain to them. So listen, this is a team. Yeah, everyone's here. Want to be number one, you fight for your spot. Simple as that.
And that's like, you can see that, innit? Yeah, you can see that.
Yeah. And then, not like everyone that goes Tottenham. See what I'm saying? Everyone that goes Tottenham, they know they're second fiddle to Kane.
Yeah, that's it. Straight away. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
You know I mean?
That's why no one goes there, innit? That's why no one's going to go there.
Richarlison went there, and how many goals did he score? He had to play on the wing, bro.
Was it one Prem goal? No.
One Prem goal, I think it was. He had 4 disallowed.
It's true, man. I just think that's what we're missing. But then I think to myself, if we didn't address it in this summer, like you said, in Jan, do that. Because I know Tony wouldn't have played, but I'd be like, bro, come in Jan, because I don't know if he can train now. I don't think he's allowed to train.
I don't think he's allowed anything.
He can do his own training somewhere.
Yeah,
else,
sure.
But you can't. Yeah, but I'd bring him in and be like, bro, there you are, man. Training.
Is he allowed to move though? I wonder.
I think he can after the ban. I'm sure.
But we can essentially buy him now if we were to purchase him.
Oh, I need to check that. I don't know how that would work. That one, but I want him
because if he's isn't that football related though? If he moves club.
That's true, actually. Yeah, I think so. Yes, I think the ban has to be done before he can move. Because I think it's one of them. They probably wouldn't let him do any business whilst he's under this ban, innit? Because he'll be doing a medical.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But Jan
Yeah,
is
exactly.
perfect. You're right. Jan would be absolutely perfect. And I look at him, I think the age, I think everything he would bring to the club, like it seems perfect,
I
honestly.
know, man. I know.
You know, but we're
Man.
close to something great. And like you said, I think my gas levels are now, and I'm always the last to get gassed, as you know, yeah. But I'm getting there. You know, speaking of gas, you know, we're gonna talk about my guy. You mentioned briefly Saliba.
Yeah,
For those that are only just starting joining my podcast,
yeah.
my love for this guy is a lot. Amit will tell you, a lot of people will tell you, from when this guy was at St. Etienne, I said, this Donny will come, forget Varane, forget Omar Bakana Bozo, all of them players over there. Yeah, this guy is the truth. And then I think what it took, I think everyone saw that tackle when it was at Marseille, when Mbappe ran. And everyone was
Mbappe
like,
one.
look, bruv, the guy just galloped. Because you want when Saliba runs, it's not a sprint, it's
Nah,
a
he just
gallop.
knows.
He
He
just
can wave
knows.
at you,
And the
while he's
tackle,
doing
and
it.
then when
Yeah,
he tackled, man did the yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Then I
yeah.
was like, that's my guy. Come on. And now he's
You know
here.
that? You know them defenders that celebrate good tackles like a
I
goal.
love it. It's
I
a good
love them,
feeling.
man. Yeah,
Because
I love them, man.
I'm like, it means a lot to you, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure. That's their
and
job, bro. That's literally their
it's
job.
yeah. And we saw it, like, you know, beginning of the season, he came in and he had I think the first couple of games were a bit off. Do you remember, like, I think it was own goal and it was like he thought
Oh,
out of
yes.
position. You
Wow.
remember that? I think it was like Leicester, like an own goal or something. And I feel what it is with him. The only thing I would change with him is that sometimes he allows the attacker to get a shot off. He doesn't get touch tight enough, but he's young. He'll get better with that. But I think everything else, sometimes his positional sense is on point. I don't know
Yeah.
if you saw, I think it was Fulham away last season. He started the move when we scored. I think he had the ball by a corner
So
flag and switched the play with his left foot. And
I
everyone's
think I
like, what?
remember.
And I was like, there we go. Like, he brings something that not many defenders can bring. The only other defender I
Right.
can think in the league, like I think Martinez, I'll give him his dues. He does it at United.
It's a very
Can
good player,
break
man.
blind passes. And yeah, we saw when he come out injured, I knew at that point. I didn't want to say it. I knew at that point that was it. There was
Yeah.
no coming back there.
I remember when the rumors started circulating that he's injured. I was like, oh God. I was like, no, man, I can't believe it. I was like, come on, Holding, man. Hold it together, mate. Hold it together, mate.
All
But to be
Holdini
fair,
and that in it. It just didn't.
yeah, but listen, you've got to gas him up. Do you know what I'm saying? But to be fair, I don't think Holding even done that bad. It's just
No, he didn't. Yeah.
our attacking side of it was hampered. It's funny because the defender went and our attack was hampered because,
Yeah.
like you said, because Saliba starts plays, man. He starts
Yeah.
little movements and stuff. And Gabriel's not really known for it, but he can do it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Saliba was the guy, man. Now, hopefully, he stays fit this season. That's the key. Keep him fit, keep him happy, and then trust me, man, our defense will be scary.
Yeah, that's it. And would you? So I just want to ask you as well quickly because obviously we signed Timber as well. How would you play the defense now? Because obviously you did say, we were talking off air before, you saw about Ben White, you feel sorry for him if obviously he's got to come out. But how would you play it? Now we've got Timber and obviously Zinchenko, Tierney's still there. How would you play it?
Honestly, I do believe that Ben White has earned his spot. I don't think he deserves to be dropped just yet or nothing like that. Because I mean, like, what did he do wrong? He trailed off at the end of the season, I'd say. But generally, he was brilliant. I think he played so well. And when he was playing the right back at the start, we were like, "What is this, man?" It's like, I don't want to see no centre back at right back. You know what I mean? But he outdone himself, man. He had 5 assists last year. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like stuff like that is important. And then, and to be fair, I'll be the first to admit that I haven't seen much of Timber, but from what I've heard, you know, he's aggressive. He's a good tackler, and he can play. He can actually play well with it. It's talking Ben White though. That's the thing. How many times did you hear, "Oh, Ben White can play defensive midfielder"? And when players can say stuff like that, that means you're good with the ball at your feet. And I think Arteta knows that he just doesn't want to position. He doesn't want to be in a position where Ben White might trail off, and you think, "Oh, I can't put Cedric there."
So much, yeah.
Do you know what I'm
Please,
saying?
no. He's going. He has to go. I
He
can't
has to
stand that
go.
guy.
I don't want to see no
I can't
fight for his
stand
position stuff.
No more. Please,
But what's happening with Tommy Yasu then? I'm struggling to
This is what I was
understand.
going to say. So I think he's back in training now.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I've seen him.
I think this is the last year for him to prove himself. I think if he breaks down again this year, I think let him go. Because I saw that performance when we played Liverpool and we put him at left. He shut
Against
down
Salah.
Salah. I said,
Hate
what?
Salah.
This guy. And I forgot all about him. Just as we were talking, I went, "Oh my god, we actually still have Tomiyasu." And I was thinking, this squad literally is like, like remember the season before? You look on the bench, you see Vieira, Holding, whatever. But now it feels like it's getting smaller, but it's beefed up.
It's
You
solid.
know what?
Yeah, it's strong.
It's like
I hear you.
I don't know about you, but we watch Sky Sports and they have the team, and at the bottom they have the subs.
That's,
and I used to look at City, and I'd be like, Bernardo, Mahrez, whatever.
Yeah,
I
it's
look
cheating.
at Arsenal, like Nketiah, Vieira, Edwards. I'm like, where's more? But now I'm
yeah.
Kivior, bro.
For real.
Kivior.
Exactly, man. Kivior looks good, man.
That's what I'm saying. So now we've actually got.
But I still think that if Tierney is sold, I hope not. But if he is sold, it feels a bit lopsided. Because I think Tavares is on the verge of leaving as well.
I feel like, I feel like they won't sell Tierney though now. I think now is the case. I think Arteta should just say to him, listen, we've got Champions League, whatever. I'm going to play you when I can play you. Show me in training. I feel after this season, if he then feels, you know what, I really want to go, I want to make a move to, I don't know, Newcastle or wherever, then make a move. But I feel like...
Do you think he's in the same boat as Tomiyasu?
Yeah. I think this season comes big for them, both. I think Tierney... The only thing I'll say about Tierney is he's not the quickest. You know, like sometimes you'll see games where...
He's not slow.
He's not slow, but you know what I mean? It's like he'll get a bit out-muscled as well, and you're thinking, oh, sorry, let me get my charger. Can we do this on cam? And you look at him sometimes, you think, you know what? I want a bit more from him. You know what I mean? And
I hear you.
You know, but he brings, honestly, what he brings in terms of like when he's in that position where he's got to get the ball across, he's fantastic. Like he always seems to find a person, find a teammate. So I don't want to sell him. I don't want to sell him. Zinchenko cost us a couple of games last season at that left back.
Yeah, he's floppy, man. Yeah, sometimes like he gets excited, isn't it? I think he forgets his place sometimes. He's still got to defend, bro. Like your place is left back.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But if I'm with you, man. If Tierney has to stay, in my opinion.
Yeah.
If we do sell, we need to get a replacement. I know they played Kivior at left back last preseason against Nuremberg, and I wasn't keen on it. Like he's too big, man, to be a left back. You know what I'm saying?
You're like me. I'm like that. I like my left back to be, nice and compact.
Like, be compact, strong, quick. Max. Yeah. Them ones. You know what I'm saying? It's true though. Yeah. But I don't want to see a 6'6" geezer playing left back. It doesn't make sense to me. Do you know?
Dan Burn style, isn't it? You know?
That was weird, man. Just looks silly, man. But if he can do a job, cool. But I don't know if any other sort of I don't know how long Kivior can do that for.
Yeah, it's true. And now in terms of just another player I was going to mention. So obviously they've decided to keep Partey. I'm sure or rumor has it.
Okay, same. Yeah.
I was looking at it. I don't know about you. I was going, you know what? I wouldn't mind selling Partey, but if you're to sell him, you then need another game-changing midfielder. I don't want to see do you know what? Lokonga can do the job. No. I want to see... Tchouameni was the dream on loan, but he won't leave Real Madrid now.
No.
Caicedo, perfect. Like I look at that and I think if they added him to this team, then you're basically at 98% there in terms of having a complete squad, 100%. But I feel like, Partey staying is kind of good because I look at the three now, Partey, Rice, and Odegaard, and you think to yourself,
that sounds mad.
Suddenly, suddenly you're going to Etihad and all that, and you're like, all right, what? Let's go.
We can match you. Let's do it.
Yeah, like bring Rodri. What? Right now. And I feel that's what we've missed a lot this season. Like when we've gone away to like Etihad, we had Xhaka and Partey. Partey had an off game. Xhaka don't have the speed, but I look at Rice interception. I think he was first in the league last season. Sorry, I'm going back to how gassed up when that signing. It's just thinking about it now. I think you can play him holding, but I think this season
he's playing his first friendly tomorrow. I think.
It's tomorrow night.
I'm streaming in. It's at 1 a.m. or something stupid like that. I'm up, man. I'm watching it. I'm watching it. Number 41 comes out. Yes, that's the guy.
Honestly, it's a big sign, and I feel like you're going to see more to his game. I was saying to someone, I feel like at West Ham, I was saying, imagine you're in the West Ham midfield now. You've got Souček, all this around you. You don't really have that license because if you go forward, it's like who's doing
this?
At least now it's kind of like. Cool, if you go forward, Partey can drop back. Or we have some games where, you know what, we're going to rest Partey, Jorginho coming. Because we saw last season, Jorginho had...
Forgot about him.
You see what I'm saying? The squad's just getting to that point. And, you're thinking, oh wow, if we're going to be bit more expansive, oh, do you know what? Let's change that. Put Emil Smith at the top. And you're like,
Oh yes, yeah.
We're actually like,
Hey.
and that's what I think the excitement is. And I think for us, it's not even about, everyone said, oh, Arsenal fans, you're gassed on this signing and that. We're more gassed at the fact we're showing, cool, we finished second, but we want to go again. Because we could have easily finished second and gone, you know what?
We're good.
We're good.
Yeah.
But we're literally adding. And honestly, it's looking positive. And I just look at it, Party New stay, and I think, okay, if you was to go, Lavia could work, but it's not a game changer. But
it's not marquee.
Exactly, it's not marquee, but it's still quality. But yeah, we're in a great position. I look and I think,
yeah, man.
I look at opening fixtures in the league as well, and I'm like, if you go and start fast again, I want to see. Listen, Nottingham Forest at home. I want 5-0, bro. I don't want no 1-0
humiliation, bro.
Trust me, bro.
I want humiliation,
4-0 doing the subs at half time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Take him off. Rice, you're done, mate.
Rice, have a rest.
Come, man.
Genuinely, and that's what I want because we've seen it with years gone by. Champions League teams, you play well in the league, you're up by half time, you make a sub. You bring them on, then Champions League, you've got rested players. And that's what's going to be the test for us, I feel. But I think...
For real. I think like one thing that's massively in our... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think after all of our Champions League group stage games, we've got all home fixtures.
Yeah, that's correct.
Is that right? Yeah, that's a massive benefit, man.
Big, yeah.
Massive benefit.
Listen, them travelling to like part of
Azerbaijan,
Yo, listen, it's peak, bro. It's peak. But it's looking good. There's another question I'm going to ask. So, let's say, okay, everyone's fit. We've got all these players. I'm going to ask you now. First 11, Nottingham Forest at home. First game of the season. This is based on players we currently have. Don't forget about anyone you want to say.
Okay, facts. Okay, cool.
Formation and who you're going to play.
I'll do 4-2-3-1.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the 2 and the number 10 will be that fluid. So let's say 4-3-3. Let's say like 4-3-3. It'll be your Ramsdale, Zinchenko, Gabriel Saliba, and White.
Okay.
In the middle, I'll go Partey, Rice, and Odegaard.
Just
up top.
Quickly, who would you play in the defensive part in that three?
Partey.
Partey defense, and let Rice.
Rice to box, and then Odegaard would be the magician, and then the main man Saka, Jesus, and Martinelli. Man, that's it, bro. That's a winning team straight away.
It is, and look at the way we played last season, man, with that team when we had the set 11. And do you know what? Who else I just forgot? Oh my god, we actually still have Trossard as well. This squad.
Oh my god, yeah, it's a mad one. It's a mad one.
Because when you were saying that, I was thinking, because I just remember the black kit when we were winning games. I went, that's where Trossard was playing as well.
Yes, yeah. Oh, but we hadn't even spoken about Havertz. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
freaking hell, yeah. Oh, let's touch on that anyway, as soon as we're here. So, with me, I saw us sign him, and I was like, I don't know. I was just like, and then Chelsea fans are laughing at me because I'm not gonna lie, I did mock him when I was at Chelsea.
Yeah, that's what I.
Whatever, and I look at it and I think, where do you go? Like, how does this work? He is like, it's like completing a puzzle, and they just give you like a piece.
It's an extra piece.
Yeah, extra piece. It's just there.
100%.
Where does it go?
100%. That's exactly how I feel. Yeah. I think I don't want to see him as centre forward at any point.
Yes.
Ever again in my life. but I don't know what he is, but to be honest, I know he can play number 10, but he's not Odegaard.
Yeah.
I can't see him doing a little bit of skills here and there and then throwing the beautiful ball in. I can't see him doing that. But I can see him being like a late runner into the box, and smashing the ball in or having a little drive at the defense, stuff like that. But listen, I'm confused by that. I'll be honest with you. I'm very confused with the signing. Arteta must see something. That I was saying before, when Pep will see a mediocre player and think, you know what? Yeah, there's something about you. I think that's what Arteta hopefully has that with Havertz. And we look at Havertz thinking, okay, at Chelsea. To be fair, Chelsea misused him anyway. Yeah. So remember, there's one point where Kai Havertz was the most sought after player in Europe. Yeah, and then do you know what I'm saying? So if he was There obviously something about him for him to be that guy back then.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So the fact that we picked him up now at still a good age, I think it's like 25, 26, something like this.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Something like that. But he's still young, relatively.
Mm.
So he's still got to prove himself in the Premier League, and I think I think he wants to. So like someone like Arteta, but hopefully will bring it out of him. Listen, man, I bought you here for £65 million. Yeah, that shows I've got faith in you. I think like I've never seen. You know what? This is a mad thing as well. Yeah, I don't know if anyone clocked it, but I never saw the brother smile at Chelsea. Not once.
Rare. I think the only time he did, I think it was the Champions League final. Champions League final. I think that was
Yeah,
it.
if you can't smile, then when can you smile? But apart from that, I've never seen the kid like have a smile on his face. Yeah.
True, you
As soon as he's signed at Arsenal, bro, this guy had that grin. He's had a grin on his face constantly. It's like he's been included. It's like he's been included. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, it's true, and I think like when I look at him, I think he kind of knows like he hasn't knuckled down a position. And my worry with players at that age is if you haven't knuckled down a position by that age, I would get really concerned because I think it was like Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Do you remember there's that stage?
Yeah.
We tried him at right back, then right wing back, and then centre mid. And at Liverpool centre mid, he found his place, and you kind of felt like as a player, you got to have a position. Like like Ben White, we know he's a centre back, but now he's honing his craft at right back, and it's like okay, he could be centre back, right back, cool. But Havertz is like, do you play him centre mid? Do you play him up top? Do you play him on the right? Like you don't know because I think at Leverkusen he was like he played like false 9 at times, and then coming to the 10. And the problem is with the team we have, I don't think he'll have the opportunity to really do a false 9 unless we play like cup games and stuff like that. So that's why that signing throws me off because I think to myself, like you need to show me what Arteta's seen in you because I'll always back an Arsenal signing. Always.
Exactly.
But this is the one where I'm like, I don't know. Then I watched last night. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it. Oh, the skills games.
Oh my god! I understand it's just preseason. It's a game, but what I saw, if it was another team's player, I would be mocking
it.
But I watched it and I thought, nah, what is this? But then
apparently, he's the first person ever in history to not hit the target.
Not hit the target. Bro, it's mad. Like, I just thought
I don't want to laugh.
Nah, and you know what? I think with him, I think we were talking before about other players, like sometimes put your foot through a ball. The problem with him, everything's got to be nice. Pamper it.
Okay.
That's what he does. Like, you look at when we played Nuremberg, the ball come over, bang it in. The guy did a little...
What are you going to do?
Yeah, tap it with a foot. And I'm like, smash it through, man. If you smash it and you miss, cool. But you put power in there, you know what I mean? But I feel like he will frustrate us this season. But I think there will be games where he'll make a difference because a big thing that he adds is height. We weren't known for height before. Do you remember back in the day, height?
Yeah.
All them 6 foot. I think Gary Neville used to say Arsenal was 6'2", 3", whatever.
Everyone was 6 foot.
Rice is what, 6'2", 6'1", 6'2"?
Something like that. He's a giant, man. He's big.
You know what I mean? Havertz now 6'2", 6'3". So suddenly you've got an opportunity to set pieces and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And
we've got quite a few players that are 6 foot plus now. So both our centre backs.
Yeah.
Both our centre backs. Yeah. You got Partey is a big lad. Maybe not as big, but Rice is a big lad. Havertz is a big lad. So it's like, imagine we do get a Tony as well.
Yes.
All of a sudden, we look like powerhouses. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I want.
Man.
Man.
Good old days, like hybrid of like what we're playing them little 5'6" man. Let's go then. But
I need like a Rice to be like a finally a Vieira replacement.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? A driving midfielder, strong, that can tackle, has leadership qualities. It was everything I'm saying.
Leader, start there, tap it in. Do your celebration.
That's what I want to see, bro. That's what I want to see. But I've been Havertz, man. I wish him all the best, man. Because boy, he's got a lot of convincing to do. I think that's fair to say.
Yeah, no, definitely. No, I do agree with that, man. Before I wrap it up, I just wanna. There's one other player I want to touch on because he also concerns me. Fabio Vieira.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I felt when we signed him, not that we were going to get Bernardo, but an esque in the sense of, you see Bernardo when he plays whatever position, he does the job. He's proper hassles for the ball. Like we've seen him barge, whatever. Vieira, for me, I look at him sometimes, just gets barged off the ball. Cool, he's got a lovely left foot. But other than that, I just think you're not doing anything for us right here, you know. Like,
I think he's like he's still growing, man. That's the way I look at it. He's still growing. I know he's like, how old is he now? What, 22, 21?
I think 22, 20, yeah, 22.
Something like that. Yeah. Oh, mate, he's still developing, man. He should be fully grown now, but
Yeah.
he's not. And I think Arsenal got a job to like toughen him up, strengthen him,
Yeah.
and just send him to Bayern Munich on loan next for a
Trust
couple of
me.
months. Do you know what I'm saying? They're giving that Leon Goretzka,
Oh, mate. Do you
vibe,
remember
man.
that? Yeah.
Do you know
Man started
remember that?
preseason like this, yeah. Man come out, I remember man come out and said,
He was, oh, mate. I mean, they put this way, if he had the size
yeah.
of like a Goretzka,
Yeah.
that you can definitely get it, but it's a lot of work. He's got to put it in.
Definitely.
He's definitely got the attributes to do well. Technically, he's gifted. He can keep the ball. He's got a great shot on him. But he's just too little, man. He's just a little guy, bro. That's it. And I know like there's other little players, but they've been better. They've managed to adapt to the league better, and they ride challenges. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, definitely, 100%. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But with Fabio, I feel like someone just give me the ball. Them ones. You know what I'm saying? It's like taking a ball off a year of 7.
You know what I'm saying? Out the school. You remember that one? Give your ball.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like that's what it feels like to me. But yeah, man, you know what? Let him stick around. I'd say just let him stick around and let him just focus on getting stronger. Because I need you to adapt to the team as well and the country and league, whatever. But
yeah.
Just let him. I personally, I just let him stick around. There's no point. I don't think a player like him would go on loan to like a lesser league and think, I'm gonna get better. He might just carry on but not develop physically. I need a physical development from him.
Yeah.
But let's see, man. Let's see what happens this season.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, definitely. It just frustrates me at times. I saw him a couple of times last season. I was thinking, what
for
are
sure.
You actually bringing to us? We're not doing nothing.
For sure.
You know what
I mean? I
but,
agree, man.
But I think, I agree. Let's just keep him. Let's see what happens. Obviously, we're going to sell back, so Pepe will go. Let him go for free. I'll take him myself. All these things also got holding. The one that I think has to go, and I don't want to see him is Cedric. I'm sorry. Like some of these other players you can watch and you think, cool, you've had a bad game, but you bring something. This guy brings nothing, bro.
Nah,
he
man.
reminds me, do you remember Lichtsteiner?
Yeah, very much so.
Did nothing for us. Like, you're just a right, bro. What do you do?
He was a bad boy back in the day, though.
Yeah. At Juve, number 2.
Yeah, he was a bad boy.
Yeah,
but yeah, like Cedric, I always looked at him as a stopgap signing. You know what I'm saying? He was and I admire his ambition, like saying that I want to fight for my place, but he knows the deal, bro. Like he's got to say that stuff, innit? Like he's got to say that stuff to make himself feel better. I want to fight for my place. Arteta's going to say to bro, I just signed 3. I've used 3 different right backs in the past season, and you haven't been any of them. So what makes you think that you're going to play? So he's got to go, man. Again, he can go for free.
Yeah, no, he just needs to get out. And funny enough, on that subject, I saw a tweet today. It said, this is L. Shepherd, and it said, just to remind you all what we've had to deal with for over a decade, 40 million plus 1p.
Yeah.
And these are the players. Sorry, 1 second. I thought my thing was plugged in. Sorry, 1 second.
No worries.
It was about to go off, bro. Sorry about that.
Then was you go put the switch on.
You know them ones. I was like, okay, why is my screen not getting brighter? And it said Socrates, Mustafi, Kolasinac, Runason, Mkhitaryan Swap, Lichtsteiner, Peter Cech, Denis Suarez, Lucas Perez, Gabriel Pelista, Debussy, Sonogo, Karlstrom, Shamak, Javidia, Scalacci. It's been a journey. When I read this, I think, how did I survive? I know every club's been through it, but I think, my God. Like,
you know what got me just then? Denis Suarez.
What did he even play?
He didn't even play. I don't think he played, did he? Denis Suarez.
Yo. And what I don't like is when we make these signings, I hate the way the media try and big up and they'll go, because when you played against Barca that time, you did this.
That one time.
The one time. Did nothing else. Come like Amari Bischoff. Do you remember that guy?
Ain't a broken back, man.
Broken back. Bro.
Oh, my days.
They were like, he played well in the under 21s for whoever. The
I
guy
swear
got a
to you, we
broken
signed
back.
him. We signed him with a broken back. I'm sure. I'm 100%. And we're ABI.
Oh, I tell you. And I think
How
he
bad
played
must our
what?
team have been?
Yo. Nah. That's
Now
why
we do
I think
what?
is what enjoy these times, bro.
Well, we
Like,
deserve it, man.
yeah,
Well, we
bro.
deserve it, man. I don't care, bro. We deserve this. Like, crazy. That list
Oh,
was diabolical, bro.
horrible. Like even hearing it, you said someone go, okay, no.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
honestly,
I don't think Shamak was on that list.
at the bottom, Shamak
Is there?
Idris
Yeah.
Galati,
Okay. All
yeah.
right. Cool.
So funny. Each name
Ugh.
I mentioned, I remember the bad thing they did for us. It's just a weird one. It's like I read Javinia, and I'm like, I just remember him bare times being offside, missing mad chances. Galati being awful. I remember Senego hamstring injury, getting injured a lot. Karstrom, cool, FA Cup penalty, nothing else.
Mm.
Gabriel Palista getting a red for no reason.
Yeah.
They just,
Ready? Oh, him and Costa when they
do you
fought.
remember? Yeah, him and
Costa
Costa.
scratched his neck up. Yeah.
And he gets a red. Then I look at Runnison, Mara's free kick fumble.
This one. Yeah.
These names, I think, man, we have
I know, man.
been
I
through it.
know.
And yeah, listen, let's just enjoy. Let's parade what we've got. Just I don't keep saying before we wrap up. This will be it. I just want to say two things. In your opinion, who do you think will be our? Should I say star of the season? Who's our main guy this season? Who's the one this season you look to and you think like
Saka. It'll be Saka again.
big season for you? Yeah, you think
It'll be Saka again. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a big season for Martinelli. I want a bigger season.
That's where I'm going. Yeah, that's
what I want.
Yeah, that's where I'm going because
I love the kid. I think he's brilliant.
Amazing. I think with you, Saka, I get it. He's complete. I see him in England games, whatever. But there's something about Martinelli. Like when I watch him play, and I think so direct, and suddenly he looks like he's got the finish now as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I feel like he needs to get that thing back on his hand.
Yes. Anyone with a busted hand, boy.
You're like me, where players have a signature, something that makes
it's different.
Yeah.
When Vardy had that, he was world class. World class.
The casting.
Yeah. It's like you don't care. They don't care anymore. Like, I'm gonna risk my life now. Like my hand don't work.
No, it's true. I saw that and I was like, nah, he's a boss, man. I remember he had it, and in games, I think it's like Leicester and Everton, he was phenomenal.
Such a good player, man.
But yeah, that I say one more thing. One more. Okay, so we are now 19th of July, made our signings. Let's say we sell who we're gonna sell. What else do you want to see? I know we spoke earlier about the number 9. What else would you want to see added?
I would love to see another wide forward, like someone to compete with Saka. That kid needs a rest sometimes, man.
Yeah.
But he plays every game. Every game. League Cup games he plays, bro. Like, why are we doing this to him for? Like, let him rest, man. And it's a Champions League, going to be a tough one for him as well. So, yes, I definitely would like another sort of right winger in that can cut in again as well. I know Musa Diaby has been touted as well, but I like him, by the way. I do like. I think he's good. I think he's perfect actually for us. The way he plays, he's direct, he's strong, he's fast, he can finish. That's perfect. But
you're not worried about the fact it's Bundesliga though? I know our special guy Ivan.
Of course, listen. Of course, there's going to be there's always loads of players that are flops from Bundesliga. But listen, man, some players are not flops. Not everyone's going to be a flop. You got to take a chance on these people. You're never going to know, bro, unless you give them a shot. See what I'm saying? You pay the money, take the chance, see what happens, bro.
No, I agree with that. I think Diaby's a good one. The one I would like to see, but I think it's just too complicated. Rafinha, I like Rafinha.
Yeah.
I do like Rafinha. I think the difference is, but I think the profile of Diaby, smaller, quick, nifty, like Saka, it's just one of them ones where when you rest Saka, bring him in, it's like you don't lose a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I
exactly.
Agree. Yeah, I do agree with you with that. And I think that and a striker, and I think we're good. Like I'm, as you said earlier, I am gassed. Like this is the first time I've apart from years ago when I sit and I think this squad looks ready. Like if we can, I just want to see a season where, and I feel like we need a cup. I think at the minimum, because I feel like top 4, no cup. I'm not happy with that.
Not enough.
I need to see minimum Champions League quarterfinals. Minimum. I want to see an FA Cup win. If you get to the final, you don't win. You still made the final. You've done all right. And league, I want to see us attack that league, man. Because
No.
I know everyone keeps saying, and I'm sure you've heard it as well, oh, the other teams had a down year, blah, blah, blah. Where's our credit, bruv? Like, we did what we did. And not you can say teams had a down year, that's not our problem. And I
So
feel
my problem,
like,
that's your stupid problem.
you know what I mean? That's your problem. You know? That's not me problem, that's a you problem. You know?
Yeah, for real, exactly.
So I feel like, and now we've added how we have, I can't see us finishing less than second minimum. I genuinely can't.
I agree.
Genuinely can't. You know what I mean?
Nobody really has done major business apart from us.
Like people are gassing this Liverpool business, yeah. But I keep saying, all right, Zoboslai, your guy. I know you.
Bad boy.
Love.
I think he's a great player, man.
And McAllister, but I feel they still need someone in the middle, like someone solid there. And I feel like if they went and got the guy from what's the one West Ham one from Fulham, Paulinho, like that. Suddenly,
have you seen the price they put on him though? 80 million.
Good to all your West Ham fans. Shame. Yeah, them man. Yeah, actually, I know I said last one. This is gonna be my last point.
No, go on. Really let it out, man. Let it out.
Like you, yeah. Let me put this mic and change it up. Yeah, let me do this. Yeah, you West Ham fans. Yeah, I hope Paulinho costs you lot 80 mil plus. Because these man. Yeah, I'm sure you as well. When we're trying to sign this Declan Rice, these man were taking the piss, bro.
Man.
Arsenal skin, you can't afford it. He's this, he's that, he's this. All right, now go try and sign someone now, because now they've got the
show
money.
You.
That's it. And what's gonna happen? They're gonna find it so difficult now. And big up my boy Clive Marcus here. He's West Ham fan. He's the only one I fully respect. He said he was happy with the Declan Rice money, but he wasn't sure whether they would spend it how everyone thinks they're going to spend it. And now you look at it, you're not getting Paulinho for 45 mil. Are you mad? If I'm Fulham and you're coming 45, right, we got 105. I want minimum 75.
Easy.
Give me 75 mil. And then come with that. You know what I mean? So shame to all you West Ham fans. Yes. And there are some names. I'm not going to call out the Twitter people. They know who they are.
That's jokes, man.
Shame. But no, honestly, I've deleted quite a few of them after that because that West.
Oh, is it?
We were signing Rice. I just wanted the update of what was going on.
Yeah.
They were just annoying me. Oh, it's not happening. He's going City. Why would we go Arsenal?
I'll be getting messages from like a couple of my West Ham friends. Why don't you sign it to Klarna? You sign it by Declan Rice on Klarna. I was like, shut up, man. Shut up, bro. Do you know what I mean? You're talking about your West Ham, You don't realise, West Ham got so gassed to winning this. They won a European. Okay, you can never got a Europe trophy. Yeah, that's what it was called. Yeah. Oh, go on then. You can play. It's a bum. It's a bum cup, innit? Let's be honest. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy for them. I'm happy for them. Yeah. But they said, they haven't won a European Cup in 39 years, whatever it was. Yeah. Well, they had to make a cup up for them to even try to compete. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, look, they took us for a ride, and Declan Rice was worth 105 to us.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? That's why we paid it. So if they want a replacement of sufficient value, of sufficient ability that they think they can replace Declan Rice, then they gotta pay the money, bro. That's what it is. That's the game. The game is the game, innit? The price of the brick has gone up. That is it. Yeah, today's price is not. Yeah, man.
No, you're right. No, it's true, and let them suffer. And I think it's a knock-on effect now because now Chelsea is struggling to get Caicedo.
Everything money's gone up. It's our fault.
No, but if you're an owner, if I'm a Brighton owner, I'm not selling. I know what I've got in Caicedo. If you want him, you do what Arsenal did. You'll pay 100 plus. And that's story. You know what I mean? But listen,
end of story. Exactly.
End of story. But listen, Amit, big up. Thanks for coming on, man. Listen, I'm gonna
thank you, man.
You back on more, man. I think like I was
I appreciate it.
Struggling to digest this Rice news and all that. You know.
I know, man.
Here we are. But listen, we're definitely gonna do a couple more. I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure, man. Anytime.
Big up for coming on. Really appreciate it.
Nice one, man.
And listen, you need to start up a little team. I told you already. I know you're on Twitter here and there, but
I'll try, man. I'll try to do something. All right, bet.
Listen,
nice one, man.
Big up, people. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you, man.
See you like that. Peace.
Peace out, people.